Scott Hilton, Scott Talks. Let's find out what's on Amazon Prime this November 2025, shall we? They've got The Boys, of course. This is an Apple TV device. My wife's got a Roku over here. She loves, absolutely loves. I love my Apple TV device because I have an Apple phone, which means that when you type in a search on an Apple TV device, it pops up on your phone and you can finish typing on the phone. It's very neat. And bonus, you get cool screensavers. They got some great screensavers, Arial stuff. They've got Snoopy and Woodstock, all sorts of good stuff.
To put your credit to use,
we can't have any volume.
only part of the picture.
You get striked when you have volume. Into it. Got a commercial. Amazon sells commercials. That's what we're getting. Upload. Great fun show. Really enjoyed it. We got football, especially Thursday night football on Amazon. They bought the rights Thursday night. You can get NFL action on Amazon. You get Prime shipping from Amazon. You get this free, absolutely free. So if you have it for a month, year, whenever you have it, we've got stars. They'll sell you different streaming services, just like Apple and Google do. So, and Roku will offer streaming services, and they get a little cut. So that's why it's so important for them. And Amazon's real big on showing off stuff that looks like it's on Amazon, and when you click it, it says, oh, yeah, you need to subscribe to get PowerBook 4, The Force. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. Robinhood, MGM. Oh, yeah, Amazon bought MGM. Then I can probably watch that. No, they might give you an episode or two to get you a tease, just a little tease, and then they'll say you need to get MGM Plus. And you're like, man. All righty. Now this is Amazon Prime. See, Mighty Nine. They will be there. Playdate movie is available on Prime. See the little smile. Terminator Dark Wolf. Trending. Wicked, the original. You can see that movie on Prime. Lazarus. Harlan Coben's book brought to life on Amazon Prime. A special about John Candy. Hotel Casteria. There we go. Play Dirty. Mark Wahlberg. It's a movie. See, 2 hours, 8 minutes. Malice, new series. Heads of State movie. Nobody movie. Working Man movie. Black Bag, actually a show. I think it's a spy drama. No movie. Bondsman. Terminal List. There's Chris Pratt. There's Cross. So we watched that. Detective Cross brought to life. James Patterson's detective. First season, another season getting ready to come out. Now I've heard this is supposed to be really funny. Mighty Nine. Red One's a Christmas movie with The Rock. Here it is. Original Deadwater fell. That. See, Good Cop, Bad Cop, Genevieve from The Boys universe. A lot of you know The Boys from Amazon Prime Video. If you haven't seen it, it's kind of like an R-rated. Genevieve's more of the younger kids, so they're like an R-rated, mature Teen Titans, while The Boys is like an R-rated, really kind of bad version of the Justice League or Avengers. Fallout, based on the video game. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. My wife thought it was silly. She's like, it's silly. How's it supposed to be? It's all the crazy world of this video game. Continue on. The Wheel of Time, based on the novel series. Reacher is excellent. Excellent. This guy shows up as Reacher because Tom Cruise has done it in the movies. He shows up in the TV series Reacher and gets offered all these movie roles after. All the producers are like, I want this guy in my movie, even if it's for 5 minutes. Alex Rider, Upload. There's our Slow Horses. Now, it says it's on Prime. It's part of Apple TV. Watch episode 1. There's episode 2, 3, 4. They probably gave us the first season. Episode 4. Let's see. If it's a tease, I think it's the whole season. Apple TV Plus. It was called. Now it's not called Plus anymore. It's just Apple TV. But I love slow horses. It's a little bit of a, you got to get into it. Oh no, River. Yeah, this is it. Gary Oldman plays the main character, kind of a tough as nails guy. He looks like Slow Horses is kind of the rejects from MI5. See, that's a nice suit. Everyone's in nice suits. He's kind of sloppy. They get the crappy office away from the main place. Trash. He's kind of a good agent. I think he got set up, and it wasn't his fault that he screwed up. The trash is just there all the time. He's got to go through all this trash as part of it, and the windows don't work, and he drinks a lot, and you're like, oh no, what the hell? He just doesn't care about anything, but she'll assign me missions, a lot of times off the book, because they don't want MI5 to look embarrassed by screwing something up. So Julia Roberts is after the hunt. See, the thing with streaming is you get all these great shows that you can't get on cable. Cable's dead. You can get all this crap from cable somewhere in streaming, but you're paying a long year's contract for cable. You're paying a big bucks with all those little bills they add on, a network fee, a this fee, a that fee. Drop cable. Just drop it. 1.0 of cord cutting is dropping cable. 2.0 of cord cutting is telling the cable company, I don't need your modem. I don't need your Wi-Fi router. I'm going to get it from my phone company, or I'm going to get it from some other internet providing company, or satellite, or fiber, or something like that. If you're out in the boonies, you have to get satellite. But fiber internet, I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to get it from T-Mobile or Verizon. Just you guys buy. Here's all of my boxes. But what you do is you get it first from those providers, and a lot of times those guys, you don't have to sign a year contract. You usually can do it monthly, like your subscription, I believe. So we've got ours through our HOA, free Wi-Fi, and I was like, okay, but no cable. There's a cable screw-in behind this TV. And I said, what's the cable screw-in for if we're not using cable? Oh yeah, well, we don't do that anymore. So they've already dropped cable in this neighborhood. There's no cable for anybody. Only ones that still have cable for some HOAs and apartment buildings. That's keeping them alive, I think. That's about it. There's a new Bat-Fam comedy series. Batman Caped Crusader was going to be on HBO Max, but they sold the rights to Amazon so they could have a show, Batman show, and get some money. And it's pretty good. You think Batman the animated series, but a different timeline. It takes place in like the 1940s, back into crime, and they might gender swap one or two of the characters and make them a little different. Penguin's a woman, but she's a big woman. She's tough. Expanse is an excellent sci-fi show. Excellent. All the critics love it. Even astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson commented. He said that The Expanse is one of the only shows on sci-fi that gets space right. How they have to stop, how they have to go, how they accelerate. American Gods. Just all sorts of stuff you can get on Prime. Look for the symbol, Prime Video. Oh no, that's old. That's from the movie serial days. That's black and white old. Wow. All righty, The Night Manager. Supposed to have another season. Gen V again. There's The Boys. Oh my gosh. The Boys is something, but it's a great show. I love it. 4 seasons so far. Those are the heroes. Zorro. I liked Zorro. It wasn't a 10. I wouldn't give it a 10, but I'd give it a 7 or 8. I enjoyed it. There's Zorro, but this kind of a new take on Zorro. Invincible. Supposed to be excellent. There's a lot of guy stuff on here, okay? A lot of guy stuff. We watched Shelter, Harlan Coben's Shelter, Almost Paradise. We're still watching that. It's great. Guilty pleasure, great show. He's like an agent that's kind of gone to the paradise to stay and not be bothered. Don't bother me. I've got high blood pressure. I can't handle any excitement in my life. And every episode is excitement in his life. And it's just all just crazy. Paper Girls was pretty good. It was based on a comic, and they only got one season. But I thought it was pretty good. Farscape's classic sci-fi. Jeopardy, pop culture Jeopardy, Colin Jost. There we go. House of David. Bosch Legacy. The Bosch shows are great. And Legacy has the daughter show up, so she's helping him. Librarians is classic. Tons of Stargate. They just announced there's going to be a new Stargate show. Probably won't see it till 2027, but they're still in production. They're still got the script and working on it. But they just announced it like yesterday that there'll be another one, and it'll still take place in all this same Stargate universe we're used to. It'll just be another chapter. Daisy Jones and the Six is popular. Peripheral, we watch one of those. Can't watch everything. New series, June Farms, we don't know what that is. Stargate Atlantis. Beast, Mr. Beast is on Prime Video. You got that. Good Omens. All righty. Good Place. Might as well watch that there. Undone. It's kind of live people, but animated. Jack Ryan's excellent. Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. A lot of those movies, Harrison Ford and different, Alec Baldwin and different people played Jack Ryan. All righty, that's kind of an animated boys. Warehouse 13 is kind of a crazy show. Larry the Cable Guy. Funny, funny, funny. New Robin Hood series from BBC. They've got another one, Goliath, Billy Bob Thornton. He's got another show on Paramount Plus that's incredibly, incredibly good called Landman. Oh my gosh. It's very good. Night Sky. I wonder if that's an old show that's been around for like one season. No, this is something else. Backyard. Oh, yeah. This is something else. Downton Abbey, season 1. Yeah, my wife loves that. The English was very good. Very good. Everyone should check that out. Hannah, we enjoyed Hannah. It's based on the movie where she's been trained in how to defend herself and how to survive. League of Their Own was all right. Hogan's Heroes is excellent. I love Hogan's Heroes. There was talk that Mel Gibson would be Colonel Hogan in a movie, and it never happened. It just never appeared. I was like, yeah, he kind of looks the part. There's the original Bosch. Castle, always good. Penny Dreadful, good. Diplomat, it's probably the original UK version of the Diplomat. Maybe. Season 1. Maybe not. Man in the High Castles, great reviews. Excellent. It's a what if the Germans won the war? What would America be like? Let's see the different things. And one of my favorite shows on Apple TV is For All Mankind. It's what if we continued the space race? What if the Russians beat us to the moon? What if they beat us to space, beat us to the moon? What would our space race be? Because we pretty much, once the Soviet Union dissolved and they weren't a threat anymore, we stopped going to the moon. We didn't want to spend any more money going to the moon. That's it, we're done. Now, China's talking about going to the moon. We're like, oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going. You bet. That's the only thing. That's the only reason. And this was, For All Mankind is, what if we just kept going? And Ronald D. Moore, the guy that does so many good things, he did this. He did the new Battlestar Galactica that was so popular. He's done the Starz show. Outlander is excellent on Starz. Excellent. And they got a sequel show, prequel, sequel. I think it's a prequel. We haven't seen it yet because we're still watching season 7 of Outlander on Starz. Got Starz for a deal. Keep an eye out for Black Friday deals for Starz and Peacock. Last year, Peacock, $20 for the whole year. Can't beat it. This year, they got this NBA deal. It's costing them a lot of money. They raised the price of Peacock. So it's probably going to be $25, $30 for a year, hopefully. But yeah, get it for the whole year. For that money, you know, we watched the new Jurassic World movie. We watched the Dragon movie, How to Train Your Dragon, the live action. It was on Peacock. Here's Carnival Row is excellent. I love that. There's Chuck. All this good stuff is on Amazon Prime Video. There's the big award winner, Mrs. Maisel. And you're like, who? Guys, you'll love it too. Even though it leans to the girls, you'll sit back and enjoy Mrs. Maisel. It's amazing. It's very good. And the girl, Mrs. Maisel, is the new Lois Lane in the Superman movie that James Gunn just did. And he said she just walked in and did it. And they were all like, yeah, she's it. She's it. She's got the role. They pretty much knew they had Lois Lane. And she's done several. She plays a girl that'll eventually become a stand-up comedian. It's kind of based loosely on Joan Rivers' story, little parts of that. But it's really good. I highly, guys, girls, everyone sit back, enjoy it. It's not for the kids. Okay, that's it. Northern Exposure. Fleabag's another big critically acclaimed hit. It's got lots. Heroes was a big deal back in the day. That was a great show. I loved Heroes, of course. Fleabag, Golden Globe, 2 times winner. And she was in the last Indiana Jones movie and helped write it because she's a writer for Fleabag and starred in Fleabag. We watched it. It wasn't our cup of tea, but I could see the appeal. Twilight Zone is classic, must-see entertainment. Just great stories. Always a twist at the end. Different actors, different stories. It's excellent. Anthology type thing. Three Stooges, classic.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I did not say it. Motorheads, Octopus. What do we got? Mr. Mayor. I mean, look at all. We're still going. Jag. I remember Jag. Fraser. Dr. Fraser Crane. America's Test Kitchen. Next Generation. All right. The Fall. Sneaky Pete's good. Elementary's good. So there's tons of stuff. Pink Panther. Old Avengers. All this great stuff. Action adventure movies. Final Countdown. I remember that movie. No Time to Die. Bond. They bought the rights to Bond over at Amazon. They're still working on making another movie. Tell them to hurry up. Or do a spinoff, you know, of some of the characters that appear in Bond. G20, we watched that. It's pretty good. Escape from New York. Yeah, I love that movie. My Spy is always good. That's the second one. That's the sequel. All right, there's a Spider-Man movie. Of course, that's trending. Night and Day. There's My Spy, the original one. From Russia with Love. All the Bond movies should be here. There's The Living Daylights. There's Roadhouse, the new remake. That was really good. Twisters on Prime. That was in the theaters just a little while ago. Goldeneye, the best Pierce Brosnan Bond movie. Man with the Golden Gun, that was my first Bond movie. And we had just watched The Saint, starring Roger Moore, in black and white on TV before going to the movie. So that was cool. We were at the beach, Myrtle Beach. You Only Live Twice, Librarian, Skyfall, excellent. Goldfinger, beyond excellent. Now I'm looking for Bond movies. I don't know. TV shows To Love, Top-rated movies, Knives Out, excellent. All the Knives Out movies. The third one's just getting ready to release. Highlander, Escape from New York again. Wicked. I mean, Novocaine, supposed to be funny. Documentary on Star Trek. Deep Space Nine. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. movie. He didn't get to play Bond. He was almost Bond. Henry Cavill was almost. It was him and the other guy. What's his name? You know. Anyway, I'm blank. But he wasn't in good shape like he is now, like for playing Superman. And they did a scene from one of Sean Connery's movies. You know, they compare it. And he had the towel on, and he had gotten out, and he has the towel on, and Daniel Craig is in great shape. You know, he's like a rock. And Henry's just a little pudgy. And they're like, Henry, you need to work out a little bit, lose a little weight. And he was like, huh? And he was a little young for the role back then. They were thinking of not getting someone a little older, a little more mature, that had been around a while. Uncle Buck, great. Tom Cruise movie. Oh, you got to pay. There's a little thing. See the little thing? Let's see what it says. Rent, $6.99. Buy, $19.99. So there's a lot to offer on Amazon Prime Video. A lot. If you have Prime shipping, enjoy it. Most people have about 3 focused paid for TV services, okay? They probably don't count Amazon Prime because they're paying for shipping. They want the shipping, and you get the Prime free. If you pay for Walmart Plus, you have a choice of Paramount Plus or Peacock. Paramount's CBS, which is the #1 network in the United States. Get that, okay? Peacock, wait for Black Friday. It's the #3 network. And maybe Black Friday will have a deal for you. Get a deal on Peacock for sure. You got the Olympics coming on Peacock. Hey, yeah, that's something. So, and then Hulu has ABC, the #2 network, and Fox. Okay? All righty. So check out Amazon Prime Video and like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.